WanderingWinder here with Dominion against Dingan, and think I want to go Sewers Church. We want to get to a lot of highways and grand markets. Could also be Church, but I think I want to get the sewers here. Yes. Now we're going to buy a fisherman. I'm probably not going to get junk dealers this game. Am I going to want charm? Charm seems pretty good. You can get highway and royal carriage. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. You want to get mostly highways. Charms are going to help. And then you need to have enough buys from grand markets, but you don't need a ton of grand markets. You can also banquet for grand market if you get thin enough and you have a highway in play. This is non-victory, right? And this is going to be a second church here. I think I want charm next. But I also kind of want to set three things aside. Well, I'm going to need some money. Yeah, we're not going to set anything aside so that we can get this charm. Now we're going to set these two aside, get another fisherman, and we should be on our way now. Yeah, we could trash 2 coppers here, get highway and carriage. We're quite thin. We might be banqueting for grand market as soon as next turn. So, definitely going to trash this copper here. End actions, we set these things aside, banquet for a grand market, and go from there. Perfect. We're going to call carriage here on this GM. We want to get a lot of highways now. probably another carriage, but mostly highways. I guess I should work out how much money I'm gonna have. Those are 3 fishermen. That's 3 money. Everything costs 1 less. 4 money, 8 money. So yeah, calling on the grand market will in fact get me an extra highway. That's what I wanted to know. If we set nothing aside here, which I'm fine doing. And the rest of my deck should all be cantrips, right? There's 3 fishermen, a grand market, and 2 more highways. What card am I forgetting? Oh, there's a copper down there. Well, hopefully we can call our carriages both on grand markets or at least on fishermen. But if we can't, we can't. Okay, we have an equal number of carriages now. We are up 1 fisherman and 2 highways and 1 church, and we're down a gold and a silver and a junk dealer. And we still have a copper left. You don't. Okay. So your remaining cards here are church. Okay. This is fisherman, grand market, highway. Okay. Okay. This makes sense. Not gonna trash. Okay, so 8 money and some buys. I don't see much reason to play the fisherman here. Well, maybe, yeah, I should play it. And we'll get, that'll give us 2, 7, 9 money and some buys. We can go grand market. Triple highway. And then you shouldn't have enough gains to win on me. I think the game should probably be pretty deterministic by this point. This is only 7 gains. You need like 11 to win. Also, everything costs so much that I don't think you can get too many provinces on me here. Maybe you can. Yeah, this is only 3. You can't afford 4 provinces. Although this could be problematic anyway. I am going to have to think about what I do with my carriages here. So you have 7 buys this turn. And 19 money. Money should probably not really be a problem for anyone. There's Banquet to help with that. I might get first turned it here, though. I assume you've trashed your junk dealer by now. Yeah. Actually, Banquet won't help with money. There's enough highways that Banquet is not cheaper than whatever else. Okay, 7 buys and 19 money. And I'm not going to worry about too much about what you're going to do, or what you can do, until I know what you have done. Yeah, if I were that one turn, the copper were down low, and I could have called the other carriage on the grand market as well, instead of having to call it on highway, which is the worst thing to have to call it on. I think I would be in a pretty clearly quite advantageous position here. Actually, how much money do I have? I have 7 money less than you from the treasures. No, 5 money less than you from the treasures. If I keep the copper, no, I've trashed the. No, if I keep the copper, I will have 3 from treasures, 3 from fishermen. That's 6. And then from grand markets, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll have 14 money. And everything will cost 6 less. So I can just buy 6 provinces, I think. Is that sufficient, though? You had 7 buys there, and you've gained 4 more. So you have 11 buys now, and everything will cost 4 less for you. So if you go province, province, yeah, that shouldn't be sufficient to win for me, actually. Um, Everything costs 4 less for you. How many provinces can you get at this turn? How many gains do I have? I have 7, I think, right? 1 natural, 2 from grand markets, 2 from carriages. Oh, I only have 6. Okay. You do maybe have problems drawing because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the church, 5 stop cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the carriages, kind of. I think we're doing it this way. I don't want to trash that to sewers, obviously. Okay, so this is 5, 7, 9, 13 money, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buys. So I could still get 6 provinces here. You have a whole host of grand markets. Everything's going to cost 4 less for you. So how much money do you need? I actually think I have to take 6 provinces and hope it's enough. because otherwise you can just like easily empty duchies. Maybe I misplayed my previous turn, I don't know. But we're gonna do this. And this is very eek. Holy crap, this is a bad turn. Whoa, you didn't call on Grand Market? I think you want to call on Grand Market more or less as soon as possible. I actually only need to hit... You needed more gains than this. This is exactly a losing tie. So, if I'm very lucky, you'll resign. You probably won't do that, though. And I'm going to get killed here because... Will you buy a state or something? Oh no, you took the losing tie. I'm so fortunate. Yeah, because like my highway needs to draw stuff, and it's actually pretty unlikely that I draw enough to get to province here. I mean, it's, I don't know, maybe 50-50 or something. Someone can do the math. But I'm pretty happy that you did that, because I was sunk, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching.